Do you have serious goals in Magic the Gathering? Would you like to play on the Pro Tour, the Mythic Championship at the highest level against the highest caliber players? Meet them, your heroes, some of the best players, and become friends and peers with them. Maybe you'd like to top 8 a major tournament like a Grand Prix, Magic Fest, or SCG. Or maybe you just like to dominate and win the next MCQ in your area. And if you're working towards it and you're frustrated, you've hit your plateau, or you feel that you're missing certain information, you don't have the sideboard, you don't have the network, then we can help you if you're taking action, if you're testing, if you're training. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. Out here on the farm in Hawaii. And honestly, magic is what took me out here. Got the sheep, got the pigs. I'm going to take you on a walk around. This is for you if you fit that criteria. If you feel that you're missing the network, you're missing the mentorship, if you feel that you really have goals inside yourself that you want to achieve, then to let you know, since 2015, look at this beautiful spot. Since 2015, Magic Mastermind, we've helped hundreds of players from all around the world achieve their goals, accomplish some pretty amazing things. Not everybody gets the results they want, but everybody gets to feel that they're doing everything they reasonably can to achieve their goals. And the main regret people have is that they didn't join sooner. The most extraordinary example is a guy named Donald Smith. Donald joined the mastermind, leveled up quickly. We worked together for a pro tour. He top 8'd, became a platinum pro, then went from a member of the mastermind to a coach of the mastermind, and went from there to he now works at Wizards of the Coast play design, balancing standard and making cards. And it's amazing to help people like that achieve their dreams. And if you take a scroll down, you can look at all the testimonials. People who won the first tournament, people who have done something amazing that they had been working towards for a really long time. Again, not everyone gets the results, but everyone who has a specific goal that they're grinding for and they're trying to get there faster maximizes their odds. So we'll talk about the mastermind and what we're doing in there, but just welcome in, much love, Trav here. My story, I wanted to play on the Pro Tour. I wanted to play at the highest level, and I was lucky to have some mentors. There's a guy named Mike Thompson. He was a pro player in Seattle who played in about 30 pro tours, and he took me under his wing when I was a teenager, my brother and him, and he helped us out and helped us get a lot better. And I know a lot of people don't have access to that. And then on my rise, I was able to network and learn from some of the best players like Luis Scott Vargas, Patrick Chapin, some of the best marketers and content producers, Mike Flores, Cedric Phillips, and some other guys. And I was pretty lucky to have that. I know not everyone has access to that, and I believe that's a lot of the reason why I was able to blast off, because it wasn't that long ago. I remember I only had the budget to play in one tournament a year. Well, I had a couple PTQs, but one major Grand Prix or something like that. And I would always try my hardest with the testing and our group of guys to get the best possible result. And I was able to top 8 3 Grand Prix, and I think it was my first dozen Grand Prix, about 1 out of 4, which is atypical results, but that's what we aim for, and that's how we prepare for if you feel like you can't get to that many events. So I get to play on the Pro Tour, I got to travel, I got to be on the same team as Paul Vitor, Dama de Rosa, and got to feel like, some pretty amazing experiences, travel the world. Got to become a gold pro 2016, 2017, and travel the world and compete. Almost got the title for Draft Master, best drafter in the world. Passed through Hawaii. It took me to Hawaii, where through Magic players, and meet Magic players all over the world, where through Magic players I was able to move here and to live in this beautiful landscape. So it's achieved a lot of dreams for me, bucket list goals, and I want to turn out and help, because we've also helped achieve a lot of goals and dreams for my friends, my colleagues, and our clients in the mastermind. So the way the mastermind started, me and a small group, and I'll introduce and talk to you about the coaches and the service, but I had a lot of people asking for one-on-one coaching I started doing one-on-one coaching, a lot of it in 2015, to help people get better. This is our salad fields, pretty gorgeous, huh? But once we had 20, 30, 40 people in the group who couldn't, and it didn't make sense to do a bunch of one-on-one coaching, especially when the goal is not for me to sit there with everyone, but the goal is for a player, a serious player, to feel like they are getting every possible available resource, a buffet of options, the best and the most resources, the best network, best information, most attention to get better. So what we started and where we are now is now we have a different group call that you can come in and you can talk and you can get feedback from a different pro player 5 days a week. On Monday we have Ben Friedman. He's been a gold pro for multiple years, top aided multiple Grand Prix, writes for Star City Games. On Monday's call, on Tuesday's call, we have Jody Keith, who recently won a Grand Prix. He's top aided like 3 or 4 of those, and won several SCG Opens and larger events like that. Really, really solid coach and cool guy. We have Simon Nielsen from Europe, and he's also been a gold pro for like 3 years, and he won the World Magic Cup back in, I think it was 2015, and he's also Grand Prix champion, top aided a bunch of those. Thursday we got a call from Adam Jurczyk, amazing guy, amazing player, who I've been working with since 2011, and he's played in like 30 pro tours, has several Grand Prix champions. And Friday I have a call, and on these calls it's a chance to get feedback, it's a chance to observe, just be around the best players. It's a chance to bring in sideboarding questions. It's a chance to say, hey, before my next tournament, I want to get the feedback and advice from 5 different pro players on what should I play, and then from there, what should my sideboard plans be. Look at these. It's pretty beautiful. So there's that, and you don't have to pay by the hour. It's pay by the monthly, and buffet, you take as much as you want. We have that going on, and then we have a bunch of other serious players, amazing players, grinders, competitive players, who we're always working together. We got a forum, we got a messenger chat, we have an ongoing weekly league where you get to play against someone from a different part of the world online, and we provide prizes for you guys, which is awesome. So the league has been a really cool addition, and just a great way to test and to get better, and to just have all the available resources from a network of incredible players. And I know there's nothing else that's really like that. I mean, there are a couple individuals out there coaching, and there's a couple products, and I recommend you could do that too. But if you want to work with the best program, then that is us. So here's what to do. Once again, I said who it's for. It's not for, if you don't have a serious goal in Magic, it's not for you. If you don't feel like time or network or not knowing what to do is the problem, but just money, it's probably not for you. Magic's really expensive, and there's a cost to the program, but mostly Magic's expensive if you're trying to play budget decks, if you're trying to play budget hotel, budget travel accommodations, budget food. It's going to be hard, so you gotta figure that out for your budget first. And then if the third one, if you're not taking action, if you're not currently playing in tournaments or grinding on arena tournaments, then it's probably not going to be for you. But if it is for you, if those are your things, then go ahead, fill out an application down below, sign up, apply for a coaching call, for the invitation call, where you get a chance to talk to me. Again, I don't talk to everyone. We've had over 1,700 people apply in the last 4 years. I've gotten on the phone with about 500 people, and we have about 100 people in the group. So it's definitely not for everyone. And if you don't fit those criteria, I won't necessarily want to get on the phone, but that's okay. You're gonna get an email before, but that's gonna have a link to another video, which is gonna explain in more detail the program for those of you who fill out the form, and expectations going into the call, as well as plans. So you should check that out. And again, for those of you who fit that criteria and are serious, believe me, only regret is going to be, man, I wish I had been this for the last 5 years, since the start, because once people have been in it for a while, it's kind of a no-brainer. It just adds so much and makes things so much easier. Not to mention, it's pretty cool meeting people that we test with online from our online team in person, because I've got to meet people in Japan, some guys who qualified for the Pro Tour through our group. I got to meet them in Japan. I've met them in Hawaii. I met them as I traveled, and I know when I'm not even there, they're meeting each other at different events, because we're all over the place. We're all over the world. We're in Europe, we're in Australia, we're in Asia. We're primarily in North America though, so yeah, excited to help the few of you who are serious players, and yeah, go fill out the form. Do it today. That applying to get on the phone, that's mandatory. Can't join the group otherwise. You can sign up before the phone call, but you have to apply to talk. And make sure to check your email once you've done that. Don't get distracted. I know the world's full of distractions, and we'll get started as soon as we check in on you, and yeah, it's exciting. And thank you, and appreciate you. And you ever come out to Hawaii, you ever make it out to Hawaii, come by our cafe, and welcome to have a meal out here. So yeah, fill out the form and check the next steps. We'll talk soon. Peace.